Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is something very different, something I haven't done before, and I'm sure you'll be able to tell right away. The setup is different, and it's very much more relaxed. I think laid back, considering that you can tell that I'm on my bed. So that's something right off the bat that is very obvious. I just got hit with the sudden inspiration and want to try to do a makeup tutorial. Who is she? I have no idea. Um, take it with a grain of salt what I'm doing because my makeup is very like I don't know how to explain it. I go pretty much most days without any makeup, like unless I'm really feeling it, feeling myself, I won't do anything. Or no, what? Unless I'm like really feeling it and wanting to do something, I will put makeup on like for special occasions, parties, holidays, birthdays. I have a full face, like I have the works because I want to look good and feel even better looking good. I already have washed my hands, so you can't come for me saying, "Oh, you didn't wash your hands." I already did off camera. You don't need to see everything. Um, so let's start by priming the face. Haven't used this one in a while. Oh, and I will also be having my little handheld mirror up like this so that I can see what I'm doing because I'm not just going to look in that mirror to guide me. Keep in mind, this is how I do things. Never said that it was the right way. Definitely not. So let's just go with it. So what's new, you guys? Well, with me, lots of things. Well, nothing new, but I guess it's chit chat time. What better time is there for that, right? Don't mind me. This already looks so me looking at the camera doing it at the same time. But like I said, I think everyone's routine is different. But yeah, I've been keeping busy, not intentionally, but it's just how things are with me since I am also a student, full-time student. So that takes up the majority of my time now, sadly. If I had time for other things, I would gladly do it, but really use up the time is what I mean. But yeah, I mean, I think my face is looking a lot better than it is on camera, but most times I don't give it enough credit as I should. Since it's your face, you should find beauty in the little things that it has to offer, you know? Okay, hopefully that looks good. It looks good to me, but and again, we always I think people think that themselves they look better than they do. We don't we don't know how other people see us, so of course we're gonna think that. I don't know, it just makes sense to me how I said it. I probably will occasionally also reach for tissues at the same time to like wipe away stuff on my hands, off of my hands. So, just to let you guys know, to apply my foundation, I'll be using a beauty blender. I can't explain it, but whenever I'm on the Ulta website, which isn't very frequently, but I think it's coming off on camera that I'm on there like most days when I'll just like hop on there if I get an email since I get their emails, but I'll just hop on there occasionally if I see like a good sale or something that I usually get. But usually I try to stay away from that since it just gives me more of an excuse to buy stuff I don't need, stuff that I'll barely even use, which is never good because then where does the stuff go? It just keeps piling up and up and up until you have no more room, or well, you do, but then you also make excuses on why you should get more stuff, which is me. I'm not afraid or ashamed to admit it, but it's so me. It is. But I don't know. Ulta's Ulta is one of those stores that just right when you walk in, this is how it is for me at least. I get this sudden urge to get everything in the store, no matter what it is. But like right away when I enter my Ulta, at least mine, um, there's right away you see Clinique and then some makeup brand. It's usually what is it? Not Morphe, but it's one of those. And of course, they have like a nice palette on display, and I immediately go and dip my finger in it to see how pigmented it is because I love seeing that. It's just so nice. And it's nice to get a feel for how it is. That's the only way I can truly describe it. But also, don't pay any attention to that doll in the background. Uh, that is, just don't pay attention to it. It is not a Michael Myers doll, it is a Twilight Edward doll. October spooky month. Like, did you hear that wrist crack? You would expect me to be an old woman for that to happen. But I guess when you go into your 20s, it all goes downhill from that. Cracking so much more this year, and it's kind of scary because it's like, I'm a young woman. I'm sure you watching this, you're like, what the is she talking about? But that's just how I am. I think it was a lot after that, I want to say. And it just didn't feel as good as my beauty blender when putting on foundation. Well, foundation was alright, but with my concealer especially, it was rough. And when I say it was rough, like it was rough. You don't even know. Right? But no, because it wasn't like it wasn't blending my concealer out. So I got frustrated because I literally had to scrape it and then it wasn't even doing anything. It just like left the dots on and it like stuck. I like let it dry out and I'm like, so at first I thought it was my concealer that it had gone bad, but it wasn't it because I had just done my makeup a couple of times after that and it was fine using my fingers. So I'm like, and then washing it. Washing the Real Technique sponge was so much more harder. The Technique sponge would rip. And I was like, what is going on? Why are you ripping? Like, it's a dense sponge. So I didn't understand that, first of all. And it was like, I don't even know how to explain it. It kept ripping whenever I would wash it. So I'm like, okay, obviously there's something going on here that is making it like that cheap of a sponge where it would just like be ripping each time washing it. And I was so gentle because I'm like, okay, I know sponges, they're very like delicate in their own way. So you can't really be as rough as like a regular brush. So I wasn't. I did my own thing with it, but still like rips. And then they kept getting bigger. So I was like, whatever. Oh, oh my god, no, no, we're not trying to go for that bold. Okay, I'll fix this, don't you worry. We'll make it work. Guess I didn't tell you, but I'm like Tim Gunn over here pretty much, so don't worry about a thing. I don't think I necessarily need powder for this right now. I don't know. Let's move right along to the fun part. Now, don't really know how this is gonna go because the last time I used this was a year ago and I don't think I enjoyed how it looked. But this is the space for trying new things. We're gonna try it together in a way. I know that makes no sense, but we're just gonna try it. Maybe don't put that much up, maybe just a little bit because we don't want to do any of that. Oh, God. Yikes. Just trying to do what looks right. Oh, God. It's just we're in a learning environment. This is a good space of people. I mean, I would like to think it is, you know. Let's extend that line a little bit. Oh dear. Just kidding. Oh dear. I'm getting the flashbacks all over again. Not necessarily good ones, but flashbacks regardless. Yikes. Let's see if this works any better. Love that smell. But actually, I hate coconuts and dairy. So I don't know what that's about. How long has it been since I washed this brush? Don't know. I have to remember to be careful with this. This is too intense sometimes. Here's the star of the show, because none of this was, so yikes. Let me get my thoughts in order. Let's use this palette. Hope for the best. What color looks spooky? That looks interesting. Let's try. I have no idea what colors these are. Yikes. This is interesting. I think that's a grayish. Don't know about that one. I think this is black. Did the lights just go out? Oh, sorry if you got that on camera. That's definitely a black. How spooky do we I don't know about this. Let's just go for it. What's the worst that can happen? Let's do a purple as the main color. Okay, well maybe her sister Stella will be better. Mm. Doubtful, but okay, let's just try it. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. Hold up. I'm not hating it. Maybe I should. I don't know. Oof, I don't know. This took a lot of different pathways. I don't. I really don't. I like what this one's doing. It's got a mind of its own, but I'm feeling it for some weird reason. Let's tap it. Let's see what that does. Maybe adding some eyeliner will do the trick. Maybe a blue one would be good. Oh wow, that's really creamy. Okay, they're kind of looking like the same. Okay, I haven't done a wig in years, so this is taking me back. Oh, this one's gonna be even harder. I'm going to put this blue liner on the bottom of my lash line, even though I just did the top one with green. Let's, don't think you can tell, but I'm gonna move you up closer when I'm done. Like the wing on the top, that is what I'm liking, but the one on the bottom, I'm not loving. I need some sparkles. I like that color and how it looks on me right now. Mm. Don't ask me if I'm on something because I'm not, but I like it and that's all that matters. But I also want you to like it, so yikes. I don't know. Hopefully it's sprayed that. Okay, let's just go right in. This looks like very from another galaxy, you know? And it was not planned, so I think it just worked out for me. I don't know. I like it. I like how it turned out. I'm feeling it. The sad thing is, I'm not even going anywhere after this. Like, I would like to at least be able to show this look off. So mascara is on. All right, I'm kind of giving up. I'm giving up with the blush. This is the finished look. I don't like the lips, but I was expecting that going in. I feel like I look very witchy. Very evil witch. I don't know. Can't I don't remember who what Disney villain or some villain that looks like this. Let me pull you in closer so you can see what we're working with. I don't think it looks bad at all. If you look in my eyes, let me know if you enjoyed this type of video from me. I'm trying it out just to see how I feel about it. If you did like it, please give me a like and please subscribe so you don't miss any of my content. Thank you for watching. Bye.